This Paris terror attack reveals a truth many have known, but our leaders have refused to admit. We're at war. Instead, we watch those elected to protect us transfixed by identity politics, fear of Islamophobia, and micro-fractional upticks in Celsius. As I've said before, it's not a wake-up call if you go back to bed. It's not enough for temporary platitudes or putting John Lennon's Imagine on repeat. It's a war that wants us. We no longer have the choice of talking our way out of it like a fearful hostage in a bank heist. We need four things. First, a leader, one who understands the threat, is happy to state its name and ready to commit to its end. This is someone who understands the adult conclusions that steer national security and surveillance. Someone who knows that freedom and security coexist, not clash. This leader must have no truck with Edward Snowden unless he's tied up in the back of it. This is a leader who knows that terror change, the increase in mayhem when wed to technology, trumps climate change, and this urgent global consensus devoted to warming must instead be focused on terror. To track evil, we need coordination, borders, intel sharing, and leadership that moves the world. Two, a people. We need a country who pulls itself out of its self-obsession, its politics of me. We need a unified citizenry, one that realizes the pleasant world they've grown used to denigrating is about to come to an end, unless they act. Three, a media, a sober-minded industry whose priorities are based on authentic, not symbolic concerns. Enough solemn portraits of co-eds weeping over words. Imagine if, during World War II, instead of covering Hitler, you focused solely on the peekaboo bangs of Veronica Lake. That's you, as you amplify campus crybabies over Islamic terror. Four, a defense, not just a national one that goes without saying, or gun ownership, which also goes without saying. I mean education that teaches the self-defense needed when terror or mass shootings strike. We must make our soft targets harder through security, barriers, and mentality. I say this not to judge others' reactions to attack, but regarding my own need to change my own behavior. As a citizen, I have to play a role in knowing how to stop something awful. The cops can't be everywhere. SWAT teams and military burst into buildings knowing one of their own might die. The passengers on Flight 93 did the same. They did it because they knew it was their only choice. It's time we accept that choice as a country, because it's the only one we have left.